Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that amongst the emerging economies in the world, the changes that are taking place in India are quite refreshing and positive. Speaking at FICCI's 89th AGM, the Finance Minister said that having passed the constitutional amendment, there are several decisions which the GST Council has to take, and there are about 10 important decisions which have already been taken with consensus. In fresh trouble for former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupendra Singh Hooda, the BJP government in Haryana has handed over the inquiry into the alleged reallotment of a plot to Associated Journals Limited in Panchkula in 2005 to CBI. Haryana CM Manohar Lal Khattar said that the case has been handed over to CBI a few days back and that the agency will soon start its inquiry. Prime Minister hits out at opposition for not supporting his government's fight against corruption. He exposes double face of Congress and left on demonetization. PM says Congress never implemented it as it always kept party interests above nation. New voluntary disclosure scheme Garib Kalyan Yojana comes into effect from today. The scheme involves 50% penalty on disclosed income, while 25% to be deposited for 5 years in the special fund called Garib Kalyan Fund. Government says over 2,600 crore declared as undisclosed income post demonetization. A total of 316 crore seized in nationwide raids, including 80 crore in new currency. Gold worth 80 crores also seized in raids. Madhya Pradesh government has taken strong steps for women empowerment, and one of the campaigns under Narmada Seva Yatra is Beti Bachao. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh said that Narmada River is the lifeline and source of water in MP. Information and Technology Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said that government will focus on Aadhaar-based payment, which will be used on large scale. A biometric machine will be introduced that can be attached to the smartphones, and Aadhaar-based transactions can be made. 3 students from Delhi's St. Stephen's College and a resort owner from Kerala drowned in the Periyar River in the state Friday evening. The students had come to Kerala as part of a group of 11 students and 2 wardens to visit famous tourist spots. On the concluding day of the winter session, the Lok Sabha passed the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Bill within 2 hours after a short debate. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has tweeted describing it as a landmark moment that will add tremendous strength to Accessible India movement. Exactly 4 years after the Nirbhaya gang rape and death of a paramedical student shook the nation, a case of rape has been reported from South Delhi's Moti Bagh area. The Delhi police on Friday said it would try to file a charge sheet as soon as possible and also request for a trial in a fast-track court. US President Barack Obama says Russians can't change or significantly weaken America. Addressing the last press conference of 2016, Obama said he had warned Russian President Vladimir Putin in September to stop meddling in American political campaigns after hacks of Democratic Party emails in the lead-up to the November 8 elections. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has addressed mounting speculation that he'll run for president of South Korea, saying he'll decide how to best help his country when he returns home in early January after 10 years as UN chief. Ban said after taking some rest, he plans to meet as many people as possible, including political leaders, members of civil society and his friends. The United States has asked China to immediately return its unmanned naval probe in international waters in the South China Sea, which it alleged has been unlawfully seized by them. The Chinese Navy has seized an underwater drone in plain sight of the American sailors who had deployed it in international waters. At least 12 Burkina Faso soldiers were killed at a base near the restive border with Mali. Local authority says it was the biggest ever jihadist attack on the army. This was the second direct attack against the Burkina army since jihadist assailants surfaced in the country in early 2015. In a much-anticipated contest, ace shuttler PV Sindhu beats Spain's Carolina Marin 21-17 in her third match and enters semi-finals of the BWF World Super Series final in Dubai.